So you understand the importance of tracking food intake when it comes to helping you achieve the physique you want. But for some reason, you can't make that happen because you're either too lazy, you don't have the time, or whatever reason you have. Well, stay tuned because in this video, I'm gonna show you a simple hack you can start using today to help you track without losing your mind. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where I talk about things, strategies, and ways of helping you get the physique you want with the least amount of stress. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about a simple hack you can start using today to help you track your calories and macros without having to do too much work. So full disclaimer, I did not come up with this myself. I came across this on a website called Precision Nutrition. Check them out, I highly recommend them. They cover articles on nutrition, healthy eating habits, and what have you. Check out their website, they have some really nice content. And I think you guys might find that really valuable. So, regarding the topic of today's discussion, so the basic gist of the system is essentially guesstimating your food intake on a meal-to-meal basis. The biggest problem I find with people when they're trying to either lose fat or gain muscle is that they don't really track how much they're eating. And it's hard to make adjustments if you don't know what needs adjusting. So having a baseline that you can tweak objectively every now and then is really helpful when it comes down to troubleshooting and figuring out what the next best step might be in your given situation. This system essentially helps you track with something you have around every single day of the week and every single second of the day. Now, what is this thing you might be wondering? It's very simple. These things, your hands. So the system works like this. Whatever meal you're having, so you have 3-4 meals a day, depending on how much you eat. For your first meal for breakfast, you can have a clenched fistful of carbohydrates, which are like starchy carbs, a clenched fistful of protein, and a clenched fistful of vegetables. And then maybe a thumb from like the base here of fats. And you can have that like 4 times over the course of the day. And what you notice is that more often than not, when you get lean sources of protein and you measure this amount, it usually amounts to about 30-40 grams of protein. And that spread across 4 meals a day is about 160 grams of protein. So for a guy that weighs maybe like 160, 170 pounds, that's pretty much all the protein you need in a day. If your daily protein target was 160 grams of protein. So you can take that same system and then customize it based on your particular needs. So say you need more protein than that. You can go from 1 fistful like so to a fistful and a half, or 2 even, depending on how much protein you need and how many meals you're gonna be having in a day. And then it goes back to even when you're cutting. So you're in a cutting phase. Then you might not be wanting to eat as much carbs just to restrict your calories somehow, or fats maybe. And instead of having that little thumb of fats, you could take that out completely. And you notice that if you do that, that's about 15-20 grams of fat depending on what you're eating. So if it's peanuts, it's about 15 grams of fat. Like it's about a tablespoon or 2 of peanut butter, if you're a fan of that. And that's about 15 grams of fat more or less. So that into 3 meals is 45 grams of fat. 4 meals is 60 grams of fat. I mean, it's not bad, but if your goal was to, lean out without tracking your macros with a scale or a cup, then simply removing that from your diet and getting your fats from your lean protein sources will still help you hit your maybe like your 40-50 grams of fat that you need in a day without taking over that and pushing into like the 90s or the 80s, 80 grams of fat a day. So the beautiful thing about the system is that it works, and you're not going to always have a cup, a measuring cup, or a scale, or whatever you used to track. But you're always going to have these. And if you don't have the time, nor the patience, nor the need for tracking that detailed even, then you can use this to your advantage. I have a PDF that you can download in the description below. It goes into way more detail about the different kind of people, mesomorphs, endomorphs, ectomorphs, and the variations between male and female, and variations between bulking and cutting cycles. Still using the same principles, your hands. So you don't have to do too much. You don't have to invest in a scale. You don't have to invest in measuring cups. You don't have to lug your shit around all the time. If you're interested in getting that PDF, it's going to be in the description. Feel free to download it and use it. And also check out Precision Nutrition. It's not my website. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I just got the concepts from there. And I really think they have some awesome pieces of content that you might find valuable. Anyway, I hope that video helped someone. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.